Alright, this is PlatX here, and I'm bringing you another episode of Mass Effect 3. Um, I just wanted to start here because I just wanted to show where just standing nearby and you don't even have to stand here and listen to the whole conversation, but just standing near those two. Um, well, I think maybe it wasn't those two, maybe it was maybe it was this one over here.
Please tell the Primacy that the Vol Protectorate wishes to assist with the Alliance project. We have a trophy to us that might appeal.
Yeah, see how that journal update popped up there? Shriek Abyssal, Prothean Obelisk. Um, so we'll bring into that bolus over there most likely. But yeah, just walking around and overhearing conversations will trigger side missions. Should be in our journal, Shriek Abyssal, Prothean Obelisk. But you see how this one says priority? So the last episode we ended in Odina's office, who's the counselor now. So even if you selected Anderson in Mass Effect, at the end of Mass Effect 1, Anderson would be counselor in Mass Effect 2. But in this, it doesn't matter what you chose. Udina's the counselor. And I've kind of brought that up several times and while I was playing 1 and 2 about how, your decisions aren't always what you hope they would be. Um, because whatever happens happens regardless of whatever you decide. The main thing with decisions is who lives and who dies. Like either Ashley or Caden. At the end of Mass Effect 2, I I mean this is a platinum guide, which there's a trophy for saving your entire crew or your entire crew surviving and nobody dying. But if you didn't get that and people died, while you were on that last mission and imported over, well, then those people are still dead. So those are really the ones that had the biggest impact is who lives and who died. This is a new crewmate here. His name's
Hey,
James.
Commander. Liara told me the Council's not interested in helping us.
Something like that.
Why would they? Look at this place. There's no war here. People are whispering about it. They're talking about it, but they don't really believe it.
So I'm not
I
really going
take
to
it this
spend a
is
lot
what
of
it's all just.
time in
They'd rather
dialogue. I
believe in
mean,
this than... You were right.
if you want to listen
Go
to
ahead.
these dialogues, by all means, go for it. You know, um, but the main thing, there's not really a lot unlocked here right now. So it's better just to go ahead and just go on to that priority mission. I mean, it's really the only thing to do since nothing's unlocked here. I'm going to go on and head on to Palaven. This is the priority mission. Now this is that kid during the introduction when you first start the game. Shepard sees this kid in the air duct hiding, and the kid actually talked to him. Said two things: "Everybody's dying." I can't remember the other thing he said, but then he disappeared. Like Shepard turned his head, turned back, and he was gone. But then he saw him again when he was getting on to Normandy. He saw him again getting on a shuttle. Um, and here he is again, like in some kind of dream sequence. So it's a common theory among the community, or when this game first came out anyway. I don't know about since this Legendary Edition's been released, but when the game was originally released, it was a theory that makes complete sense that Shepard's suffering from indoctrination. During the arrival mission, he was unconscious for 2 whole days after getting knocked out by that Reaper artifact. So this kind of, you know, supports that whole indoctrination theory. Like, that kid wasn't there; it was in his head. He never, I mean, that, you know, because again, like when he was on the show, getting on the shuttle, nobody saw him, nobody helped him, except Shepard. Shepard's the only one that saw him. So it does make sense that Shepard is suffering from like early stages of like indoctrination.
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
I know.
Are you all right?
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
People around me have a tendency to get hurt. Or worse. Ash is just the latest in a long line.
She's a soldier like you. And she's a fighter. If anyone can get better on will alone, it's her.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
Commander Shepard, I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg your pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance. There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
I need the Normandy functional. What exactly have you done to my ship?
We upgraded communications and removed most of the Cerberus tech, Commander.
Meaning?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line quantum entanglement communicators. In fact, Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command center.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Traynor has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Jeff requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how... attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour? I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades. In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination. You can also check your messages at your private terminal. The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis. The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions. Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room. And there you are. Still the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
It was a pretty long conversation, considering there was an admiral waiting to speak to me. You know, come on, like, really? All right, here we go.
We did present them with a lot of unknowns. They're feeling threatened and want immediate solutions, not theories.
Theories are all we've got right now. What's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get. We need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device, when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
This is the war room. Nothing to interact with on the outer area. And right here, war terminal. This is where you see your assets. Right now, our Alliance assets are an engineering corps, Marine Division, 1st Fleet, 3rd Fleet, 5th Fleet, Diana Allers, which we met on the Citadel, and said she could come aboard. 5 points. But every point counts. Alliance Frigate Normandy, Mineral Resources. Alright. That's all we got for right now. But you look down below. Total military strength, minimum. We ain't nowhere near the minimum requirement to start the final, assault. And need a lot more than that minimum to, get the best outcome. So we got a lot of work to do. That's pretty much for in here. Now, just like Mass Effect 2, well, no, look, there's a model right there. Mass Effect 2, they changed, they put all the models in market so you could buy them instead of running around the ship trying to collect them. But there's one model right there. Couldn't really see it, but just a little shuttle. This is just a meeting room in between missions. People to run their mouth and piss you off type stuff.
If Thessia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you could be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
All right, Command Center.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Now those N7 missions are going to pop up frequently, like in between your priority missions. And there's always something on those missions. I'll have to. It's been a while since I played. I can't really remember right now exactly what it is, but there's something you got to find on each one. Priority Eden Prime. Alright, now that was originally a DLC, and that's going to get us another squad member. And, well, I think we'll just go ahead and do that next. So I don't have to spoil the surprise, if you don't already know. It's a pretty cool surprise. Let's see what Joker has to say.
Hey, Commander. I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
They're doing everything they can.
Did they at least validate our parking? Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them. For old time's sake.
That right there is one of those moments that never happened. I never hung up on it. You can. Like if you're playing the Renegade path in Mass Effect 1 and they're not paying attention to you, you can just hang up on them and piss them off. So that comment from Joker about, you know, hanging up on him, well, that never happened on this playthrough. So again, back to the whole your decisions don't really matter. What happens is going to happen regardless. Alright. There is something else. We'll go ahead and just, in this episode, I'm just going to go ahead and explore the ship. Now, we were already up here earlier. I believe my fish will return. Like, I had fish in Mass Effect 2. Once we find Kelly Chambers, I think that was her name, I think we'll get our fish back. But then you can buy more fish, too. And that's if Kelly Chambers survived Mass Effect 2. You're not quick enough to get to the collector's base. She's the first one that gets melted when you get there. Alright, I already went over my mail. Here's your squad screen. Only got 2 members right now. So we got a lot more models in this game. There's the old model case with all of our ships gone, except for... Where's that shuttle I just found? Well, it should be over here. That's not the ship. Maybe that was the one I just picked. Anyway, whatever. I'm not going to spend too much time looking at an empty model case. Oh, armor. So if you imported, or if you, I guess the Legendary Edition maybe came with whatever it came with. Only got 2 armor sets. Our N7 armor, which is in pieces. You can collect different pieces. Or we got the Cerberus Ajax armor. Show info. There you go, right there. 25% ammo capacity, 10% weapon damage, 10% power, shield regen, and shields. That's a good armor set right there. But it's Cerberus. Do we really want to walk around with Cerberus armor? 10, 10, 10. 1, 2, 3. That's 4. Put our helmet on. Make it 50. That's 50% all health. When this right here is 80% total bonuses. So again, that's some really good armor, but do we really want to walk around in Cerberus armor? Now I have found some shield regen, melee damage. Not anything I want to wear right now. Alright, that was it for armor. Now, if this was an insanity run, I might go ahead and throw that Ajax armor on and say, well, I don't give 2 shits about the damn Cerberus colors. Alright. We haven't been down to engineering yet, have we? So it looks like, oh, there's Diana Allers.
How's your new assignment?
She used to work for IGN.
Fairly normal, except
I'm not
for
sure
the
if she still works for
unshackled
IGN or
AI,
not, but
Venezia's daughter,
that's how she
and
got
the
the...
communicator that can reach Earth. The first 2 I can deal with. That last one gets my attention.
So what are you asking for exactly?
Anything from Earth is the lead story right now. That's not opinion.
Maybe I
you
can
can do
pass
this on your
I don't
own
need
time.
FaceTime, just a data upload.
Yeah, I guess working at IGN got her a spot on this game. Now there might be a ship model down here. There's nobody down here to talk to you. This is where Jack used to hang out. Yeah, there's a ship model right there. Model of the Sovereign. Yeah, I don't care.
Why didn't you join?
Don't care.
Also, as an officer of the Alliance, I
Don't care.
happy to. All in all,
You never expressed
I figured I'd
that
be.
taken.
But Joker's.
All right,
Aye,
carry
aye.
on. Yeah, that's right. That's Diane Allers. Oh, the other side's not open yet. Shuttle base where the armor, the workbench, whatever it's called. Yeah, weapon bench. So if you missed previous episode, I've already gone over weapon weight and the power recharge bonus. Right now, I don't know why I only have a pistol. I want the Avenger assault rifle, and I want the Mantis sniper rifle. That gives me a plus 50% recharge bonus. I can still equip some other weapons. But you see, the heavier you get, you see the weight of the shotgun right there at the top bar. The heavier you get, the slower your power recharge gets. So I'm kind of happy with, the Avenger. The Avenger's a good gun, along with the sniper rifle. I do not have any mods for. Oh, I got a sniper mod. There's a barrel for increased damage, and a concentration mod. This increases damage and speeds perception, enhancing aiming for a brief time. I don't know if that when the infiltrator scopes in with a sniper rifle, it's just like the soldier's adrenaline rush power. It slows time down so you can get a clear shot. I don't know if that just enhances that or if that actually does the same thing, but that's kind of what that speed perception kind of seems like. But we'll just have to wait and see when we use it, but it definitely boosts the damage. So all right, that's enough of that. Now this is upgrades. Every weapon and every mod goes from rank 1 to rank 10. When you find a weapon, you'll find weapons around. You can either find them in the missions or you can buy them. Once you find them or buy them, then you should be able to purchase. You're not going to find multiples of the same weapon. So you pretty much have to purchase the upgrades from there. And it just gets more expensive each rank it goes up. How much money do I have anyway? 34,000. Like, I might as well go ahead and just rank up the Avenger because I done talked about it's a good gun. I like it. And I do believe there are trophies for getting like a max rank weapon and mod type stuff. Could be mistaken though. I ain't had a chance to look. Been a while. Now these are shops from the Citadel that we done looked at. But there is a markup from accessing it from the ship rather than doing it on the Citadel. So I'm not paying extra just to get it now versus going back to the Citadel and finding this merchant to purchase this stuff. There's another model. I thought that was the model we found down below, but I guess we found something else. Here's
Lieutenant Steve Cortez, shuttle
at
pilot.
ease. Yeah, don't care. Blah 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 blah.
I'm also responsible for logistics.
Yeah.
They assigned me
Okay, whatever.
after the Reaper invasion.
Oh, good
She
talk.
flies
Yeah.
like a brick.
Oh, absolutely. You
Just
know
like
it.
welcome back.
You got it. Thank you, sir.
The collectors took
What happened to the
All right, carry
Keep
on.
up the
Yes, Commander.
All right, here's just like up in our cabin. Here's your armor loadout, and there might be another model, and then another model. So there's 4 locations revealed in this video. See if we can find any more. There's another one. That's 5. Six. We'll come back to him. 7. Alright, I think that's going to do it. Alright, so 7 models found on the ship so far. Go ahead and save it. Alright, let's talk to Cortez here.
Hey, Shepard. How'd it go with the council?
Same as usual. Non-committal. Unhelpful.
Bet they still wanted you to help them out, no?
Yeah. We're gonna rescue a Turian Primarch from Palaven.
Sounds like fun. Never been to the Turian homeworld. You down here for a reason?
It's my ship. I go where I want and talk to whoever I want.
Fair enough. Not sure what there is to talk about. You already know my service record.
I don't, actually. I didn't have access to personnel records when we met.
Right. Forgot about that. Well... Think you can dance and talk at the same time?
I think I can handle it.
Okay, loco. Let's dance.
Don't push your luck, Vega. With age comes wisdom.
Oh, I said Cortez. It's Vega, not Cortez.
Ha! You sound like my old CO.
Oh, yeah? And who was that?
Captain Tony. He was a hard-ass son of a bitch, but a good leader. Nice.
What do you mean, was?
Died. With most of my squad. Protecting a civilian colony from a collector attack.
And the colony?
It was either them, or the intel we had on the collectors. Intel we could have used to destroy them. I chose the intel.
Sorry. That's a tough call.
The best part was, we didn't really need the intel in the end. Because you were out saving the galaxy by taking down the entire collector homeworld.
You didn't know. You can't blame yourself, Vega.
Who says I'm blaming myself?
I do.
You a shrink too?
Nope. But that stunt back on Mars was reckless. You're lucky to be alive.
So?
So? Maybe you don't care if you live or die.
Or maybe... I'm just willing to do whatever the fuck it takes to end this goddamn war.
Maybe you are. But if you're half as good as I think you are, we need you alive.
Thanks for the pep talk.
Anytime.
Hey, thanks for the dance, loco.
No nicknames, Lieutenant. Okay?
Your ship, your rules. Your loss. Commander.
Yeah, I'm not going to have somebody in my command calling me loco. I mean, when I first played through, I went along with it, but Alright, so that was the shuttle bay. We've been through engineering. Did we really go through the crew deck? Alright, this is, I mentioned this in Mass Effect 2, but it's not until Mass Effect 3 that this wall was put up with those who have died. So you can see Charles Presley. He was in the first one, and he died at the beginning of the second one when the ship was destroyed. Caden Alenko, he's kind of in the middle on the left there. That's the one that died on Vermeer. Jenkins, that one died on Eden Prime. I don't really know these other names. I guess they're just people that died when the Normandy was destroyed at the beginning of Mass Effect 2. But there's a few names on there I know and recognize. Alright, anyway. So if anybody else dies during this game, their name will be added to that wall. Alright, let's see if we got any more ship models in here. I don't see squad in here. Nothing. Okay. Let's see if we got anything in here. Nothing. Ooh, there we go. What does this make? 8? 8 models? Destiny Ascension? Let's go ahead and just hit these corners. Alright, nothing. Nothing. The bathroom, might as well look in here too. Now the women's room is closed off. We can't go in there and have Edie tell us we're in the women's room in this one. Alright, this is a good place to know about. This is Liara's place, and of course she's still the Shadow Broker. You got quite the setup in here.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone, 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office. It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
It was less than ideal. At least the Council can't deny the Reapers exist.
So you basically
But I'm not sure
choose
how much
between
comfort that
these.
is while
I'm
they
going with
bicker
shield
over which
strength.
portion of the galaxy to save.
You see the upgrade on the right over there. So you'll find upgrades throughout the game, and
I'm
it'll show
flattered,
you your
I think.
cumulative total on the right. Woo! Alright, no ships in here. Let's go ahead and talk to her first before looking
Looks
at
like
that
you brought more
terminal.
than just that drone.
A few things.
So you have that.
What I can...
Did the
Uh-oh.
Protheans?
You mean... But we really need to find out just what kind of... I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
Okay, I guess we don't want to talk about it.
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your
Yeah,
allied
it's
forces.
just stuff you can read
Dr.
if you want to
Tassoni
read
has
it.
granted you access.
And then, okay, alright, so we're
Please
done here.
enjoy your day.
Yeah, you too. don't know if we could have. I'm not sure I could. I never really tried to see if we could walk all the way back here in Mass Effect 2 or not. I don't think so, but can't now. But I thought there would be a ship model back there, but I didn't see nothing. Anyway. Ooh. Oh, Garrus is another one that's in all 3 games. So we'll get Garrus eventually here. Chakwas.
And worth every penny. That's it. We should be good. So no. We need to end this war. Take care, Shep.
Alright, right here you can reassign your powers. It does cost... Well, you get your first one free, but after that first one it does start charging. I think it just gets more and more each time you... Oh goodness. It gets more expensive each time you do it. That's that's what messed up Ashley really bad. Some android or a synthetic. Okay. Can't stop. Alright, so I think we've gone... Did we go all over the command center? We'll make one more sweep for ships. That's just, you know, to depart the ship. But we can't depart in space. So, anyway. Now, in Mass Effect 2, there was a button here. You could close the shutters on the windows there, but I guess they took that out. You can't close the shutters anymore. I know we've been through there. That's where the war room and communication thing is. That's the elevator. That's blocked off. So yeah, okay. Well, we've let's go on up to the cabin and look at the model case. Boom! Look at all those models we found. Now I'm tempted to say these are all the models from 2, and there's one missing. So I'm betting that it's on this ship somewhere. I just missed it. So all these are ones that we'll find that are in this game. Again, all these are from Mass Effect 2. I already had all these. Let's change this music. Yeah, but I don't know about that either. Oh, are you serious? That's the same one. What? Oh, come on. Alright, that's it. I'm done messing around with the radio. Alright, well that is the tour of the ship. Model locations. And when you see me next time, it will be on Paladin. Thanks for watching. See you there.